Chapter 2, Case Problem 3. Prepare and print the following reports or answer questions using the Jason Gaulis Attorney at Law PC file. You can tell it is already open up here in the title bar. Requirement 1. Create a standard balance sheet as of January 31st, 2012. I did this by going to Reports, Company and Financial, Balance Sheet Standard, then change the date up here. And then go to Customize and Report, Font and Numbers, select Without Cents, and then go to Header and Footer and unselect Date, Time, and Report. And that's how you do that one. Moving on to Requirement 2, create a standard balance sheet as of February 29, 2012. I did this by going to Reports, Company and Financial, Balance Sheet Standard, change the date right here. Then go to Customize, Report, Fonts and Numbers, Without Cents, and unselect these three. And then go to Display and select % of column. And that is how you do that requirement. Moving on to Requirement 3, wants us to create a transaction list by date report for the month of January 2012. I did this by going to Reports, Accountant and Taxes, Transaction List by Date, change the date up here, then go to Customize, Report, go to Header and Footer and unselect Date and Time Prepared. That is how you do that one. Moving on to Requirement 4, create a transaction list by date report for the month of February 2012. Did this by going to Reports, Accountant and Taxes, Transaction List by Date, change the date up here, then go to Customize Report and unselect Date Prepared and Time Prepared. That's how you do that one. Moving on to Requirement 5, create a report of those transactions recorded in January 2012 that affected accounts payable. And I did this by opening our balance sheet that we did in Requirement 1. And then going to the accounts payable, which is right here, double clicking, and then going to Customize Report and unselecting these three, and that is how you do that one. And then Requirement 6 wants us to locate a bill dated on January 26, 2012, which is right here. Use Zoom button, double click. The client is Randall and the bill is for rent expense and the amount due is $5,600. Then Requirement 7 wants us to create a report for those transactions recorded in January 2012 that affected the accounts receivable transactions. Okay, you're gonna open the balance sheet and then you're going to go to Accounts Receivable using the Zoom, double click that, go to Customize Report, unselect these three, okay, and that is how you do Requirement 7. Requirement 8, drill down to the Accounts Receivable balance due at January 31st, 2012, which we have open, and locate invoice 563, double click that. And the client is Epic, and we are billing them for 29 tax consulting services and 14 tax services, totaling at $12,250. Moving on to Requirement 9, wants us to open the accounts receivable balance due on January 31st, 2012. Which we have open, then wants us to locate the cash received on January 27, 2012. Double click. The client making the payment is Venturity, and we click the amount, and they are making the payment for tax services. And that is how you do Problem 3.